Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a Muscle, the role-playing game story. This is a game about professional wrestling. I'm titling this one From Tag Team to Feud because it does happen. Sometimes a pro wrestler will turn on a tag team partner when an opportunity for advancement presents itself. For example, he gets a chance to go for a singles title, or maybe, I don't know, some bad guy, some other individual, usually a bad guy, will offer him money or whatever. This is fairly common in the world of professional wrestling, and it actually happened in our game one time. Before I get into this, though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Friends can still disagree. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page over on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the one pictured here, Muscle, the role-playing game of classic professional wrestling. I got a lot of different books over there. Every darn one of them is weird. So if you like the quirky weird, check out H.L. Anderson over on Amazon. You can't go wrong there, let me tell you. All right. About 2 years after we started playing Muscle, and I think it was actually before we came up with the name Muscle. We just called it the wrestling game. We had a pretty good territory going. We had established champions, single and tag team both, and the competition was fierce. As I recall, my friend Tim had the singles championship, and he's a pretty tough customer. He defeated me to get it. And what happened was we were wrestling and we were both hurt real bad. He got me in a figure four and then passed out. But we both passed out. My shoulders were down. He was applying the hold. The ref counted me out 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was a weird ending, but he did it. He beat me. Tim had a hell of a good character. And he was a good player too. Smart guy. Real smart guy. Our ranking system was still a work in progress, and there was a legitimate discrepancy as to the number one contender for the singles championship. To solve the dilemma, we decided to have a tournament to discover the top contender for Tim to wrestle. There were 8 wrestlers in the tournament, and everyone tried hard to advance. I lost out in the first round. My friend Donald hit me with a specialized splash in the corner, and he got lucky and rolled a crit for double damage. Dude weighed 490 pounds, slamming into me into the corner. Yeah, I was done after that. It was a good match up to that point, and then I was done. It came down to Mark and Bobby in the final round, and after a very hard-fought match, Bobby was able to eke out a very narrow victory with a standing backbreaker submission hold. Just then, my friend Michael, he had his character come out to the ring to congratulate Bobby. Now, a little backstory. Michael and Bobby were tag team partners. They'd been that way since their inception. Their characters, for whatever reason, they're good friends, don't get me wrong. But their characters, for whatever reason, they fit so well together. They worked so well as a team. And this was even before we came up with the tag team effectiveness options. Okay? They just worked really well together. They thought alike. Their characters weren't so similar that they were clones, but they worked well together. They were so similar that they worked well together. They had come close to getting the tag team titles on a number of occasions. The current title holders, Earl and Kevin, were concerned because they had to defend their titles that weekend, and Bobby and Michael were the only real contenders in that picture. Michael came out and raised Bobby's hand in victory and then hit Bobby with a specialized forearm. Bobby's character went down. Michael kicked him and then tried to get him into a Boston crab hold. Bobby was able to dodge that and then beat feet for the dressing room. He slid out of the ring and just ran for the dressing room. He'd won the tournament, so he was okay with that. The problem was, this ended one of the best tag teams we had in our game. They ended up having a feud that lasted over a year. They whipped each other from pillar to post. They had chain matches, cage matches, every other kind of match you could think of. I remember one specific one was it was a no disqualification match. They essentially beat each other down with chairs. It was right there by the side of the ring on the concrete. It was just ridiculous. Very, very brutal. Bobby never got his title shot with Tim because all that was put to the side. Tim was kind of happy about that because Bobby's character was pretty badass, but Tim defended it against other people. By the time Bobby actually got a shot at the title, he faced my sister Pat rather than Bobby, or rather than Tim. She had taken the title from Tim. Wait a minute, that wasn't right. Pat defeated Jesse, who had defeated Mark, who had taken the title from Tim. That was it. So it went Tim, then Mark, then Jesse, and then my sister Pat, and then Bobby actually got to fight her for the title. And Bobby actually held the title for about a month before Michael was able to take it from him. They never reformed their tag team, and the competition was very, very fierce. They sure had spectacular singles runs. That's the fun of this game. You never know what's going to happen. Anybody can win and anybody can lose. It's just pure competition and pure fun. The game, the way the rules are designed, anybody can win. But you increase your chances of winning with your tactics. I mean, good die rolls help, obviously. But you can use tactics to level the playing field or even give you a significant advantage. And it's just all out fun. And Michael and Bobby made the game that much more fun. So yeah. Go to my author page, H.L. Anderson. Check out the book. Check out the game. If it's something if you enjoy professional wrestling, even the modern stuff, go check it out because those characters fit seamlessly in here as well. I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.